What's going on, MP?
Man, I've been brainstorming.
So, Greg, tonight is night 2 of the back-to-back. These can't be easy to play in.
Yeah, this is a test of will and really of conditioning as well. I expect there to be some big swings tonight. Should be a fun one.
Young with no one around. No good on the triple. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Ryan is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then there's Powell. Then it's Mitchell. Then it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot.
That's a smart shot. I love seeing MP take the 3 in that situation.
Koulibaly, no good. MP deciding where to go with it. They get the rebound. Adebayo kicks to Bryant. To the middle. Here's Jaquez. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Great delivery on the pick and roll. MP with a good sense of timing.
It's stolen by Bryant. Stolen. Johnson with it. Now defended by Powell. Johnson, good.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, you want to be aggressive and get the other guys on their heels.
Drains the three-pointer.
Well, a sharp start for them. 3 of 4 from the field.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, the Wizards stacking talented young players and draft assets. Not only that, they'll have a ton of cap space next season, which they will likely not use to sign a star free agent, but rather to absorb contracts in exchange for, you guessed it, more draft picks. This front office is continuing to think long-term, guys.
Priorities straight. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. And here is Johnson, following the three-pointer by MP. Pass to Adebayo. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
On the wing, Johnson. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter, and Davis can't get it to go. The Heat leading by 8. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Boston put on a show. He scored 64 points, and he was dealing assists all around. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Time to send it now to the sideline for more on this spectacular season MP is putting together.
He's getting close to the single-season points record. It's held by who else? Wilt Chamberlain. During shoot-around, I asked him what it'd mean to pass Wilt, and he said, quote, Wilt is the standard when it comes to scoring. Passing him in anything is incredible. Well said, guys.
It was well said. Wilt Chamberlain, my goodness. Hey, thanks for the report. And Washington going with a whole new group here. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Khalil Ware's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Jaime Jaquez. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for Norman Powell. And Ajaka Jonas in for Mitchell. Buries the long-range jumper. Bryant's got 21.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Wizards trail by 15. Got that one up quick.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Carrington with the ball. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Nobody near George. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Good on the three-point shot.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Russell looking it over, and they double up Russell. Nice ball movement by Washington. Outside, George launches it. The shot, no good. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Miami ahead. Switch here. Champagne's checked in. Heat also with the sub. MP's checked in. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. They've got Anthony Davis. Carlton Carrington is out there with Riley. Then it's George. And it's Champagne in at the 4-man position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
And just a good job of getting a high percentage look. Davis knows how to put himself in position to attack.
And while many teams are a revolving door of head coaches, Stan, the Heat have valued continuity.
They absolutely have. Eric Spoelstra is one of the longest tenured coaches in NBA history. Only Greg Popovich and Jerry Sloan coached their teams longer. And Spoelstra has had great success, leading the Heat to 6 finals while winning 2 of them.
There's the pick. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Here is Riley. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Back to Carrington. Loads it up for Davis. 5 on the clock, and stolen by Wiggins. Outside, Bryant. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Riley, rebound by the Heat. Ware's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. From outside the arc, and it's MP with the 3. Bryant's got 33 points.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
And that one is good.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
To the paint to stop the run, and it's Davis finishing it off.
And we've seen this movie before. Davis moves with authority and attacks the rim. And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defender.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Khalil Ware. Jaime Jaquez comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And Davion Mitchell subbed in for Norman Powell. And it's time for an injury report.
I was able to talk with him.
And got it! Another basket.
With 40 points in the game, he has claimed the #2 spot now.
And GA, every game he has been a huge threat to just explode on the offensive end. What a marvelous year for him.
And now an amazing 53 games of 40 or more points, passing Wilt's mark set back in 1963. The incredible 62 effort of Chamberlain still looms as the top spot.
Johnson outside. Down low. Here's George. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist by MP. Adebayo's got his second bucket of the game to go. Pass to Johnson. To the inside. Vukcevic. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off. Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And so it's MP making things happen for Miami. He nailed it from long range in that quarter. Winds up with a total of 4 3-pointers in the period. Right back after this break.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Miami Heat.
They're clicking offensively, making the right decisions, and of course, making shots.
And they say it's a make-or-miss league, and that's more.
And what better time than... And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Jaime Jaquez is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's MP. Then there's Powell. And it's Mitchell in at the point. Young, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
And this Wizards team, Greg, giving its young players every opportunity to develop.
Yeah, these young guys were the NBA equivalent of drinking from a fire hose. But after years of just treading water and mediocrity, I think the fans appreciate the clear sense of direction from this group.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Bub Carrington said, the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. Play your game, use the things that got you here, and see if it sticks. Guys, back to you.
Learning on the job. All right, Allie, we thank you very much.
And over the course of his career, Davis has become a much better shooter.
Miami's on 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Floats it up for Adebayo. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, my gosh. Just throw it up to the square and Bam will do the rest.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Johnson outside. Coulibaly with a screen on Powell. Back to Coulibaly. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
They haven't found their rhythm here in the third, missing 4 of their first 5 attempts.
And another one falls.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Pass to Vukcevic. Johnson, a wide open look. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. MP passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, that's textbook pick-and-roll basketball. Adebayo just taking what the defense gives him.
Bounce pass Young. Here's Coulibaly. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game. High post, Bryant. Davis is up. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, Adebayo there throwing it down with a little attitude.
Johnson outside. And Davis wide open. He shoots. Hits the three-point bomb. Davis has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Wizards. You know, GA, you just can't say enough about the skill set of young Trey Johnson.
I mean, this guy came into the league ready. I really like how he gets to his shot, regardless of what the defense throws at him. And he can be dangerous if his defense gets to the same level as his own.
Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
Clearly, MP has been well coached already on how to support a fast break play.
Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Here's Bryant, and it's Miami with another.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Young is double. On the wing, Davis. The wide open look here for Koulibaly. From outside, off the mark.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Adebayo with the bucket.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
On the wing, Koulibaly. Nice ball movement by Washington. On the wing, Johnson. Guarded by Powell. Johnson can't get it to go. And so it's the Miami Heat holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been... And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a...
He's checked in for D'Angelo Russell. Ryan is checked in for Miami. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. George is out there with Riley. Then it's Trae Young. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Carrington in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. To the paint. Here's Wiggins. Good, and the assist goes to Bryant.
And you combine that wingspan and hops of Wiggins, he can be intimidating when he's in attack mode.
Shots good by Hero. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And also, guys, they pushed the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Readiness is so important, and the moment he saw his opening, MP was ready to attack.
Hero brings the double team. And finished off by Davis.
And when Davis gets going, you are in trouble because he will just power through you to get to his spots.
Connects from three-point range.
Three-point field goal.
Huge night for him. I love how he's searching for his shot attempts, trying to carry them to the finish line.
George double teamed. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
Good, another from three. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Here's Koulibaly, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Miami's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far.
And being able to spot up for that jump shot is really a skill MP has improved.
Here's Davis. The kick out to Young. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
And it's Davis at the elbow. He gets it in there. 28 points for Davis.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Miami.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And in the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
Drills the three-pointer.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one. Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break, getting the shots they want and converting them.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. We'll see.